it's always nice to see what Pop has to say about this young group.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, guys. So we're going to watch this. We're going to see what Popovich had to say about the San Antonio Spurs going against the Memphis Grizzlies and taking them all the way into overtime just to lose. But we're definitely going to see what Pop has to say, because every time he says something, there's a little nugget in there. Now, before we talk about it really quick, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Look. Come on, Pop. There we go. There we go. Anyways, you guys want to support, link in the description. All right, so let's go ahead and see what Pop has to say about this group. Just make it big. Let's go ahead and listen.
Our guys were fantastic against a heck of a basketball team. They're hard to guard. You know, they've proven that. They're hell of a squad, experienced. Taylor does a great job coaching them.
This is kind of sad. Don't you guys remember? We used to be on the, like, other coaches used to say this about us, about facing us. And now we're on the other end of it. Like, oh yeah, they're really good squad. It's really hard, you know, but we tried our best. That used to be us. That used to be us. These young teams will just get destroyed by us, okay? Or take us to overtime, and that's your accomplishment. Like, yeah, pat yourself on the back. You took the Spurs to overtime. But now it's not us anymore. It's kind of sad.
They got a great thing going. So to play them the way we did tonight feels really good. You're always disappointed when you lose, but so many good things. These guys are growing and playing
Who the heck is the cameraman?
the way they need to play to win. So it was a good night.
Are you encouraged?
By the way, a few people have asked this. They're like, do you think Pop is trying to tank? Like, is Pop tanking? I'm not sure if Pop is tanking. My take, I think he is. I think Pop is still going to try to tank. Now, as the season has gone on thus far, this is what I've noticed. All right, you can call me crazy, and I need more. Obviously, I'm going to need more evidence than just this before I make like a definitive statement. But this is my take. All right, I feel as if a lot of these games that the San Antonio Spurs could win, I felt as if the lineups were a little messy. You know, just so happened that a guy is out here and there. That's what I've noticed. But the games in which we're not going to win, he puts in his best effort and he puts in like lineups that could possibly, you know, try to push this thing out. That's what I've noticed. And I think that's a brilliant way of developing these guys while still tanking. That's how I view it. I could be nuts. Okay, I could not know what I'm talking about, but that's what I've noticed. Games in which we should definitely, or you know, at least the way that we play, we could beat those teams. Pop has put out lineups like a little strange, or oh, you know, Keldon has a stomach ache tonight. You know, it's been stuff like that. But these games in which the team that we're going against is really, really good, Pop puts out good lineups. Just something I've noticed. I could be completely wrong. Might be a bias of mine. I'll pay more attention in the future, okay? We don't have a huge sample size to go after thus far, go off of thus far, but that's what I've seen.
With both Keldon and Devin being in a position where they're not afraid to take those shots.
Yeah, you know, Keldon had the one and then Dev had the other one. No, those are our guys. So that's what you do. You go to your go-to guys whenever you can. And
okay, I don't know when I'm uploading this video, so it's probably after these games. But yes, pay attention, okay? If the Spurs, and obviously this, I'm posting this late, so I could be absolutely wrong. I think I'm posting it after this. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? I don't know my schedule. All right, let's just pay attention though. If the Spurs put out a good lineup against the Bucks, the Warriors, and Blazers, and then put out like a crazy dumb lineup against the Kings, I think we got our answer on my theory here.
they got good opportunities. You know, Michael didn't make every shot at the end of the game either. It just seems like it because that's what they show.
Michael Jordan didn't make the shot at every game. I thought he did. I thought he hit every single game winner. He's Michael Jordan.
So it's the way it goes.
Coach, it seemed like you guys were clicking on a pretty high level defensively tonight. What do you think the key was for that?
We played hard. We communicated very well defensively. And in the second half, we rebounded. We got beat really good in the first half. That really hurt us. But we did a much better job of that in the second half.
you satisfied they got the clock issue right there at the end of the game?
Well, it doesn't matter what I think. You know, they did what they did, and I'm sure it was for good reason.
How do you make that rebounding adjustment against a team like Memphis with a guy like Steven Adams?
It's just a matter of being aware of it.
I think we got enough.
Staying as physical as you possibly can. Other guys on the court gang rebounding, because, you know, Jakob can't do it by himself. So it's a matter of getting as many guys to the board as you possibly can.
By the way, Jakob Poeltl is a phenomenal center. And can I say this? Because I don't know if people, I don't know how people interpret it when I say this. So let me just make this known now if you made it this far in the video. Jakob Poeltl, I say this often where I'm like, he should be traded. I don't mean that because I think Jakob isn't a really good player, or I don't mean that because I don't love Jakob Poeltl. I think Jakob is a really good center, okay? My only thing is I don't believe his value is going to be any higher than it is right now. And during a rebuild, I don't know if it's worth it to keep that archetype just for the sake of helping us win games. I don't think that that's the case. I think Jakob is who he is. And what he is perfect, okay, for a championship caliber team, because I think a player like a team like the Warriors will absolutely love having a Jakob. But as it stands for us, I just don't really see true utility. The only way in which I will say definitely keep Jakob is if we start giving Malachi Branham even more playing time. We put him in there and we're like, okay, we want to see you try to go to work around these screens, because that's kind of his bread and butter. And he would at least benefit from having Jakob more than I think anyone else on the team. But that's just my take. I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyways, if you guys want to support the channel, as always, Clan the merch. Hey, Pop. ClanTheMerchFan.com. Link in the description. I'll give it to you guys later. Until next time. Bye.